I'm a 40-year-old man from a large family, the second eldest of 9 siblings. My older sister Sarah is just a year older than me. There's a 6-year gap between me and the next sibling, with my mother giving birth every couple of years after that. As the oldest, Sarah and I were always responsible for caring for our younger siblings and handling household chores. Adults often refer to us as Sarah, John, and the kids, as if we weren't children ourselves, but rather additional adults in the home. We were homeschooled, so we were always at home. My duties included waking up early, preparing breakfast for the younger ones, and getting them started on their schoolwork or activities before tackling my own studies. Sarah, being a night owl, handled nighttime duties, especially with the youngest, as there was always a baby in the house. Sarah and I managed most of the household tasks. We took turns cleaning the kitchen and doing the laundry, which was a massive undertaking. I handled guy tasks, like mowing the lawn and taking out the trash. As I grew older, I passed some of these responsibilities to my younger brothers, but I was still accountable for ensuring they were done. Once I could drive, I ran errands and shuttled the kids to appointments or playdates. I often tucked the younger ones into bed, reading them stories. Looking back, I realize I acted more like a second father than a sibling. As teenagers, Sarah and I had some freedom to hang out with friends as long as our chores were done. Cell phones weren't a thing back then, so we'd just inform our parents if we were going out, and they were fine with it as long as we were back by morning. I moved out at 20, but still spent a lot of time at my parents' house, and one of my younger siblings was almost always at my place. My brother Tim, for instance, has lived with me since he was 14 because he clashed with our mom. When Tim, at 17, was in a car accident, he called me instead of our dad because I was the one who dealt with those kinds of crises. Our parents often emphasized how important it was for Sarah and me to help with the kids because they were busy with their church work. I can't count how many times I dropped everything to handle something because mom or dad were busy counseling someone. I hope I've painted a clear picture of my childhood. Fast forward to when I was 25, I met Emma and we fell in love quickly, marrying within a year. My younger siblings loved Emma. She's an amazing cook and hostess, and our home became a favorite gathering spot. They started calling her Mama Emma, a nickname they still use. We've been married for 15 years now and have 2 kids of our own. My mom and Sarah didn't initially get along with Emma. Sarah and Emma are fine now, but my mom still doesn't like her. I think I finally understand why. They feel Emma stole me. As Emma and I focused on our own family, I spent less time helping my parents. My dad, who initially liked Emma, has grown distant from her over the years. He's made comments about me neglecting my duties. Once he called me about one of my younger siblings who had argued with mom, saying, "You need to sort out your brother's attitude. He disrespected your mom, and you're going to make him apologize." A few years ago, Emma and I set firm boundaries, declaring we'd no longer parent or discipline their kids. My siblings are always welcome at our house, but we won't let my parents use us to manage them anymore. My parents didn't take this well. About a year ago, Emma injured her foot and couldn't walk for a while. Just as she was recovering, I was diagnosed with kidney disease, which progressed to kidney failure. I can't tell what happened next in the short video, the full story on channel link below.